FameLab, Talking Science.
Experts predict that by 2020, the cost of genome sequencing would be less than flushing a toilet. Flushing a toilet costs today about 1 cent. Well, these are the same people who a few years ago predicted that genome sequence is going to cost as much as a chest X-ray. Well, last year, that prediction became a reality. So how do we understand the sudden drop in the cost of genome sequencing? And what are the consequences of this for us as humans? Well, to understand that, you need to know what is a genome and how does it get sequenced. Well, imagine the genome to be like a booklet, a product manual. It contains all the information for the organism to function properly. Each cell in the organism has a copy of this booklet. A booklet, of course, is made up of chapters. Chromosomes in our body can be compared to these chapters. Depending on the species, they have different numbers of chapters. For example, the banana you had in the morning for your breakfast has 11 chapters, and you and me have 23. These chapters are made up of sentences. Genes can be compared to these sentences. The language of this booklet is DNA, and it consists only of 4 letters. Well, you ask me, how do you get this booklet? Well, that's very easy. You get the organism of your choice, just get 1 cell, crush it, put it through a sieve, like your tea sieve, and then you have your booklet. But now, how do you read this booklet? Well, inspired by the toolkit which cells themselves use to read this book, scientists have come up with different methods. What we have nowadays is a sequence reader. You can compare the sequence reader to your ebook reader. Let's say a lot of you have Kindle or an iPad or a tablet where you read books on. Well, at a time, you can only read part of the chapter and nothing more. This, however, has speeded and fastened up sequencing, which has immense potential in the field of medicine and biology. Now, if you want to publish or print the whole booklet so that you can read all the instruction which an organism has, you need to get the help of specialists. And when you go to these specialists, like me, they're going to ask you, so how much do you want to read? Do you only want to read 1 chapter? Do you want to read all the whole booklet? And I would use fancy computers and a lot of analysis to put these things together. And this is the bottleneck in genome sequencing. In 2001, when the human genome got sequenced, it cost about $100 million. In 2010, when Steve Jobs got his own genome sequence to find out what can help him from not dying, he spent about $100,000. Today, you and me just need to spend $1,000 to get our genome sequence. You will ask me, why is the cost dropping so much? I'll tell you that the cost of genome sequencing can be split into 2 parts. First is the cost of the sequencing, and the data collection, and second is the cost of data analysis. And data analysis is the problem right now.